self-talk's super important. People think it's a load of crap. It's really not. Your perspective, the things you say to yourself, the things you repeat, words have power, right? We've talked about that before. They may have power, like, you silver tongue level, I can cut you in half or whatever. But I could say something positive to Brennan and he'll accept it. But if Brennan doesn't repeat it to himself, it's probably going to go away at some point.
So you're saying like confirmation.
But there's affirmation. Because, you could take it to the corniest level of like Saturday Night Live or whatever it was. It was like my name's Stuart and gosh darn it, people like me and all that kind of stuff. Like you're smart, you're intelligent, you're this. But that stuff actually works. Like telling yourself like, I'm blessed. That's why I told you sometimes I don't do it, but I'll pray every morning and I go through a list of gratitude, small gratitudes. Man, it just changes your entire mindset. And then you get to work and there's people that are angry because somebody sent them an email that they perceived in a way that was bad. And now they're all angry. And I'm like, bro, it's an email. Do you know how they meant it? Like, yeah, it could be perceived that way, or maybe they're having a bad day or this or that. It's all about how you perceive it and talk to yourself. I just think it's so important.
I think we're doing something similar. I don't do that though. I'm not good at I'm really good at being grateful. Like if you catch me praying, it's like, oh Lord, thank you so much. You don't catch me praying about negative things. It's got to be bad. It's got to be bad. If I'm like, okay, Lord, I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I've got it. The gift that I was given is the shrug. And I see a shrug as like a duck getting rid of the excess water.
Dropping the rock.
It's the fuck it.
Yeah, that's
There's
hard.
There's nothing you can do about it. And that was a gift that I have either developed, it was given to me. I'm not sure, but it's something that I practice constantly every day. And it's not like self-motivation. You're good enough. You're great, blah, blah, blah. I don't say any of those things. I say, what can I do about it? Nothing. And if there's nothing that I can do about it in this moment, because the only thing that's real is this conversation, nothing. You pulling out of the driveway is a figment of your imagination. Is that the word? Figment?
Yes, figment of your imagination.
Yes, it's not real. It doesn't exist. You pulling into this driveway doesn't exist. And if you're focused on the past or the present, it's worry. It's anti-productive. And I've learned to just say, fuck it. I love it. I say fuck it with love.
People have
fear.
I have a hard time doing that. I'm a control freak. You know how hard it is for me to drop stuff? Like, are you nuts? That's insane to me.
I'm gifted at it. I have no worry. None. The worry I have is a legitimate worry. It's okay, there's something going on and I need to address it. I got to figure out how. I'll focus on that and then I take care of it.
Sure.
But the rest.
Yeah, man.
Is the market going to crash? Oof. Am I going to have a job tomorrow? I could care less. And it is without a doubt the most freeing. Talking about happiness. It's amazing. People want to make money so they don't worry anymore to pay their bills. I don't worry about shit. It just gets paid. Money comes every time I need it. I'm in a bind. It'll work out. And it always does. Yeah. Taxes work out magically. I have no idea how. And you see these people on the internet that like kind of live that, these like new age, I don't know what they are. These like,
that's funny.
They're these gurus almost. And they kind of live that in their own way. And it actually works. The less you try, I love, what was his name? On his tombstone, it says, don't try. Charles Bukowski.
Okay.
You know who this is?
I know Bukowski.
He's a famous writer that didn't make it until he was like 60s. And his attitude was, fuck it. Complete degenerate alcoholic. But on his not his casket, but on his tombstone, it says, don't try. And he had a lot of incredible quotes that you can learn from. Now, he was very cynical too. Yeah. So that you got to take the good with the bad. But I really appreciated the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
I just reread that.
By Mark Manson.
Yep.
Wonderful book. I identified with that book so much, not because I needed to practice it. It taught me that I'm already living that life, and I feel blessed because of that.
Yeah, I need to practice it. I 1,000% need to practice it.
It's the greatest thing ever, and it does take practice. It takes practice in a sense that, what can I do about it? I wrote something over a decade ago about if I don't have control over something, I just learn to breathe, to like distract myself from the bullshit. But I had this innate gift of just, oh, well, I just see shrugging as like getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Not letting it weigh you down.
My mentor has me reading this book called Drop the Rock, and it's comes from recovery, but I mean, it overall matches exactly what we're talking about. And it's like, control what you can control. I mean, the serenity prayer, for the love of God, right? Like, Lord, grant me the serenity to, I there's so much I need inside to control. And I'm like, no, you don't. You really don't. And you, at the end of the day, how much control do you actually have?
Yeah.
But that's really, I go through stages with that where I can let it go a little easier or I can work on it. But I'm also like Captain Preparation. So like I'm prepared for all XYZ and then W will happen, So I don't know. I've got a long way to go to get to your shrug it off.
What I think the way to practice it is you don't know when you're trapped. I call it a negative feedback loop. Because when you're there, it's negative. It's a negative feedback loop, and you're not prospering from this.
No, you're making it worse. In fact,
you're making it worse. You're causing cortisol to be dumped. You can't think clearly. Right. Nothing works out. And so, I realized the secret, because I still get trapped. I get trapped in my own mind sometimes. But I figured out the secret of practice, and it's when you see yourself inhale. That is wonderful, because you're like, that's the trigger that you're looking for. And if you learn to pay attention to what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trapped in my mind. What can I do about it? Nothing. I can breathe. I can do, 4 cycles of box breathing, which is in 4, hold 4, out 4, hold 4. Do that 4 times and you'll get out of that. And that's the trick that I've learned that people could actually start practicing. Or any kind of breathing. Just try to breathe. Take 30 deep breaths. It's harder than you think. But what it will do is it'll stop the cycle just long enough that you come back and you're like, okay, I was stuck there for a second.
Yeah, yeah.
And practicing that over and over and over, and you get better at just saying, fuck it.
I don't know.
What a wonderful word, too. Fuck it. Phrase. What a great phrase. I love it. You can't say it anger, out of like fear. You got to say it out of love. And that's a wonderful way of saying it. Fuck it.
He really didn't.
I love it so much.